What if some of the biggest threats to your eyesight aren't happening suddenly, but gradually, year after year, without you even noticing? For many people, vision changes begin so slowly that they seem almost normal. Reading small print becomes more difficult. Driving at night feels less comfortable. Bright lights create more glare. Screens leave the eyes feeling tired and strained. Most people assume these changes are simply an unavoidable part of aging. But what many don't realize is that the eyes are among the most active and nutrient-demanding organs in the entire body. Every single day, your retina processes millions of light signals, while delicate structures inside the eye are constantly exposed to sunlight, blue light, oxidative stress, and the natural wear that comes with time. The good news is that certain nutrients have been shown to help support and protect these tissues. In fact, some foods contain compounds that directly nourish the retina, support the macula, improve cellular protection, and help maintain visual function as we age. What's surprising is that many of these foods are not exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. Some are foods you may have seen countless times at the grocery store, without realizing how beneficial they can be for your eyes. In today's countdown, we'll reveal 5 of the most powerful foods for supporting long-term eye health. One contains pigments that help act like a natural filter against damaging light. Another provides nutrients that your retina depends on for proper function, and the number 1 food combines several vision-supporting nutrients in a way that makes it one of the simplest and most practical additions to your daily routine. Make sure you stay until the end, because the top food on this list is often overlooked, yet it may be one of the most valuable foods you can eat for protecting your eyesight over the years ahead. Let's begin with number 5. Number 5. Orange bell peppers with olive oil. What if one of the simplest foods for supporting long-term eye health is already sitting in your kitchen, often ignored right next to the more common green peppers? Orange bell peppers stand out because they are naturally rich in key carotenoids called lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds accumulate in the macula, the central part of the retina that controls sharp vision, reading ability, facial recognition, and fine detail perception. In just 100 grams, orange bell peppers can provide a meaningful amount of zeaxanthin, making them one of the most concentrated natural food sources of this protective nutrient. Over time, the macula is constantly exposed to sunlight, digital screens, and oxidative stress, all of which can gradually weaken visual clarity. Lutein and zeaxanthin help counter this process by acting like a natural internal filter, reducing the impact of high-energy blue light and supporting the stability of retinal cells. However, what makes this food even more effective is how it is paired. These carotenoids are fat-soluble, which means they need dietary fat to be properly absorbed. This is where extra virgin olive oil becomes important. When consumed together, the healthy fats in olive oil significantly improve the absorption of lutein and zeaxanthin, allowing the body to use them more efficiently. Olive oil also provides natural antioxidants that support blood flow and overall cellular health. Consider Helen, 74, who started noticing that reading small print in the evening required more effort than before. Instead of making drastic changes, she simply added roasted orange bell peppers with a light drizzle of olive oil to her meals a few times a week. Over time, she felt her eyes became less strained during close-up tasks, and she appreciated having a simple dietary habit that supported her vision naturally. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher intake of lutein and zeaxanthin is linked with increased macular pigment density, which is associated with better protection against age-related vision decline. In simple terms, people who consistently consume these nutrients tend to build stronger natural defense in the retina over time. For everyday use, orange bell peppers can be eaten raw, lightly sautéed, or roasted with a small amount of olive oil. Cooking them gently can also help make these carotenoids easier for the body to access and absorb, when included regularly, even a few times per week. Number 4. Cod liver oil. What if one of the most important supports for your vision wasn't something modern or trendy, but something people once took every single day as a simple routine, before slowly forgetting about it? Cod liver oil. It doesn't sound appealing, and it certainly doesn't look it. But inside this traditional food is a powerful combination of nutrients that directly support key functions inside the eye. It is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin A, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. Vitamin A is essential for producing rhodopsin, a light-sensitive pigment in the retina that allows you to see in low-light conditions. When vitamin A is low, this process becomes less efficient, which can lead to difficulty seeing at night, or slower adjustment between light and dark environments. This is one reason cod liver oil was historically used in populations with limited access to fresh foods, especially during winter months. But the benefits go further. DHA, a key omega-3 fatty acid, is highly concentrated in the retina. It helps maintain the structure and flexibility of retinal cells, supporting faster and clearer visual signal processing. In simple terms, it helps your eyes and brain communicate more efficiently. These fats also support the tear film that keeps your eyes lubricated and comfortable. When this layer weakens, it can lead to dryness, irritation, or a gritty feeling, especially after screen use or reading. What makes cod liver oil unique is that it delivers these nutrients together in one natural source, rather than requiring multiple separate supplements. Even a small daily serving can provide a significant amount of vitamin A and omega-3s, making it one of the most nutrient-dense vision-supporting foods available. Most people take about 1 teaspoon daily, or 1 to 2 capsules, depending on strength. Number 3. Wild blueberries. What if one of the most powerful foods for supporting your vision wasn't something you buy in a typical grocery aisle, but something that grows wild in nature? Wild blueberries. At first glance, they look similar to regular blueberries, but nutritionally, they are far more concentrated, especially in plant compounds called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give them their deep blue color, and they play a key role in protecting delicate eye tissues. Here's one key difference. Wild blueberries contain significantly higher levels of anthocyanins compared to cultivated blueberries, meaning they deliver more antioxidant support per serving. In simple terms, they are smaller, but much more nutrient-dense. Your retina is one of the most active tissues in the body. It constantly converts light into signals your brain understands, which also makes it highly vulnerable to oxidative stress. Anthocyanins help counter this by supporting retinal cell stability and reducing oxidative damage. The simplest way to include them is also the easiest. Fresh when available, or frozen in smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. Even small servings a few times per week can provide consistent antioxidant support. Number 1. Shellfish, wild caught. What if one of the most overlooked foods for supporting your vision wasn't from land at all, but from the ocean floor? Shellfish, oysters, mussels, clams, crab, lobster, and shrimp are not typically associated with eye health, but they contain a dense combination of nutrients that directly support how your eyes function. One of the most important is vitamin B12. It supports healthy nerve function and red blood cell production, which is essential because your eyes depend on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through tiny blood vessels. Shellfish are also extremely rich in zinc, especially oysters, clams, and mussels. Zinc supports antioxidant defenses in the eye and plays a key role in transporting vitamin A to the retina, where it is needed for normal vision processes. Then there is astaxanthin, found in shrimp, crab, and lobster. It is the pigment responsible for their pinkish-red color and is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from oxidative stress linked to aging and environmental exposure. From a practical standpoint, wild-caught shellfish can be included about once a week. Simple cooking methods like steaming or boiling help preserve their nutrients while keeping them easy to digest. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you already eat regularly, and which one are you planning to add to your routine? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.